video is a gardening glossary, terms, word meanings and guide. Annual. An annual is a plant which completes its life cycle, germination, flowering, setting seeds, within one growing season and then dies. This does not necessarily mean within a calendar year. An annual can be sown early autumn and will complete its life cycle the following summer. Nor does the cycle always last as long as 1 year. Some annuals, mainly weeds, go through several life cycles in the course of a single year. Annuals are subdivided into 3 main groups: hardy annuals, half-hardy annuals and tender annuals. These classifications are rather vague, but basically they refer to the plant's degree of resistance to frost and ability to grow outside unprotected. Axial. In gardening, the term refers to the angle formed between the leaf stem and the parent stem of a plant. Sometimes this angle contains a leaf bud or a flower bud, known as the auxiliary bud. For certain crops you may need to pinch out some or all of these buds or the resulting shoots. This is important in crops such as tomatoes, where the auxiliary buds are pinched out to stop the production of extra foliage and encourage fruit formation. The biennial plant is one that takes 2 full growing seasons to complete its life cycle of germination, flowering, setting seeds and dying. Many vegetables are biennials, but they are treated as annuals. That is, they are harvested in the first year before they have had time to flower and seed. Blanching is the process of excluding light from the growing plants to prevent the production of chlorophyll, the colouring matter in the green parts of plants. This is done to certain vegetables to make them white, tender and more delicate in flavour. Leeks, celery and endive are all vegetables which are commonly blanched. The usual method for stem vegetables is to wrap the plant in cardboard, plastic sheeting or newspaper, then earth it up. For endive and similar low-growing plants, the best method is to cover each plant with a clay pot, stopping up the drainage hole with putty or plasticine. A plant is blind when it loses its growing point and ceases to develop, often a result of damage or disease. This is something to look for in thinning out seedlings. It is common in cabbage family if seedlings are attacked by cabbage root fly larvae. The plants appear healthy at first, but examination will show that the growing point is gone. No treatment can restore growth into blind plants, so dig them up and discard them. In the kitchen garden, bloom refers to the downy or white waxy coverings on plums, peaches and other fruit, and on such vegetables as aubergines, eggplants, cucumbers. A beautiful bloom is much prized for the good appearance it gives to fruit and vegetables. A plant is bleeding when it loses sap from a cut. A bit of bleeding is likely from any cutting, but it is most prevalent in the spring when the sap is rising. For this reason, stone fruit and vines should never be pruned in the spring, as they tend to bleed more than other plants. Bleeding is not harmful and treatment is not required, as healing is usually rapid. Some gardeners prefer to stop flows of sap by searing the cuts with a hot iron or by painting with a mixture. Beetroot will usually bleed if the skin or flesh is damaged, causing a loss of colour. To prevent this, be careful not to damage the skins when lifting the beetroot and twist off the tops rather than cutting them. Blotchy ripening. This is the name given to the uneven ripening of tomatoes caused by potash deficiency. It produces green and yellow patches on the fruit. Adding potash to the soil and giving plenty of water should avoid this condition. Bolting. Plants which bolt are those which run to seed, meaning they flower and produce seed too early. Bolting can be inherited tendencies, and breeders work hard to produce strains which will not bolt. Sometimes weather conditions will produce bolting, particularly in hot, dry summers. Onion sets are often difficult to grow without bolting, although new strains have been bred to eliminate this problem. A check in growth will also occasionally produce bolting. Bone meal is an organic fertiliser rich in phosphorus and calcium and containing smaller quantities of nitrogen. It is made from the finely powdered bones of animals and is useful when applied to acid soils. Bone meal is a safe fertiliser which can be applied to all kinds of food crops. One of the most valuable fungicides, Bordeaux mixture, takes its name from the vineyards of Bordeaux, where it was developed as a remedy for downy mildew. It is extremely efficient fungicide against serious fungus diseases as potato blight, tomato blight and scab diseases of apples and pears. There are several different formulas of Bordeaux mixture available commercially. The standard mixture to make at home is 500 grams of copper sulfate and 600 grams hydrated lime to 46 litres 10 gallons of water, mixed together and sprayed immediately on the foliage. Brassica is a botanical genus to which members of the cabbage family belong. Many varieties of brassicas are available to the gardener, including different types of cabbages, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kales, cauliflowers and savoys. I hope you found some words to help you with your gardening. Let me know in the comments below what words you didn't know. Look out for more episodes coming soon in this alphabetical glossary. Until next time, as always, Maragi.